A lot of you guys have requested me to do some crazier giveaways, and today I think it's time to try it out. So I'll be giving away 200 XRP to 5 different people, that is 1000 XRP in total, if this video can get 1777 likes within 24 hours. It's my biggest giveaway to date. It's gonna be insane, huge, crazy. But all you have to do to enter this giveaway is press the like button, be subscribed, and comment down below your favorite crypto for if you don't want XRP but some other currency. Also guys, make sure you follow my second channel called 5 Minute Crypto. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. You don't have to do those two, but still it's kind of cool. And yeah, I think it would be very crazy if we hit that goal, guys, because that would be big. Now, a couple of big things have happened today. It's actually been quite a big day for Ripple and XRP. As I said earlier today, there was a conference in which Brad Garlinghouse was, which normally, whenever Brad Garlinghouse goes to those things, is quite disruptive. But did Ripple scrub CEO Brad Garlinghouse's Wikipedia page of controversies? So the question basically is, did Brad Garlinghouse get rid of his Wikipedia page that he had because there were a couple of lawsuits going on and things were kind of, going a little bit strange? Well, key takeaways. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse's page was repeatedly edited to remove a section on controversies this month. Both sides in the edit war have plausible conflicts of interest, and this represents just one of the hundreds of small-scale crypto-related edits or edit wars on Wikipedia. So a big problem with crypto-related edit wars on Wikipedia is that Wikipedia is like a place where you and I could also edit information, right? And let's say you're a Bitcoin maximalist, I'm an XRP maximalist, and we're talking about XRP, right? I of course want to be pro XRP. You of course want to be, con or negative towards XRP because that's kind of in the nature. You want to kind of, make sure your own cryptos looks better than that other crypto. I think that's what a lot of maximalists are going for, right? Same for if you're a gold maximalist and you go and write on a Bitcoin page, you're going to be like, this stupid thing, things like that. Now with Brad Garlinghouse, I think anybody who's really against Ripple or XRP would often say like, yeah, more so in the security fashion, they would write about it, or more so in what they did in a negative sense. Like if they tweeted something, they would put it up negatively and things like that. So I can definitely understand how there could be a conflict of interest and how some controversies would come by. Now, the question that pops up though is really what happened afterwards. Like right now, it's being said that Ripple has deleted these sections because they were so controversial. Some are saying that Ripple has deleted them because they were saying something that's untrue, and some were saying Ripple deleted them because they were saying something negative. There's a couple of different things coming out everywhere, and of course, I don't know which one is the right one, but I want to go over it with you guys so you can make your own opinion. Beginning on July 31st, editors began to remove information from Brad Garlinghouse's Wikipedia page, which is already kind of strange, right? The editor deleted 3 lines from the page on the grounds that the controversies were not about Garlinghouse himself. The first in this thing was regarding Swift. The second and third are about Ripple Labs, the editor explained. So the big distinction here is that, for example, a lot of lawsuits are concerning Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple Labs. So it's quite often that they, because he's the CEO, kind of bundle everything together, right? If Ripple says something, you can kind of already assume that it has to do with Brad because he's the CEO, so he has like the last word in a lot of these things. And also, all the lawsuits are against Ripple, but also against Brad Garlinghouse. So again, that's what's not that strange. However, there's a war going on between all of that because, well, why is he deleting it, right? It also edited an article on a minor Kansas politician suggesting ties to Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, a former Kansas resident. And some are saying, by the way, that the changes made were maybe done by Ripple. Could be. Because it's an IP of San Francisco office. Could be. The other account, Pizza My Heart, which redeleted the controversy section, may be owned by Ripple's executive director of communications based on the topics of interest that the profile has edited. Crypto Briefing reached out, but no comment. Though the Ripple connection cannot be proven, Wikipedia's conflict of interest policy means that employees should not edit pages related to their company or employers. At the very least, the policy means that editors should disclose any relationship they have with the company if they, do have some relationship. Wiki admin just as controversial. For now, Brad Garlinghouse bio page has a controversy section once again. However, David Gerard, the editor and Wikipedia admin who reintroduced that section, is decisive in his own right. Gerard's extremely restrictive editing policies have caused outcry beyond just Ripple, because IOHK Charles has also had some stuff on this, deleting content from the Cardano Wikipedia page in March. Ethereum community has also criticized them. Gerard's power of content is clear in this case. He twice stated, "I suggest stopping whitewashing the article," and was able to enforce his stance without any serious challenge. And, that's just going back and forth, right? At least what I've been seeing a lot for Ripple is that it's just either them doing it or some other guy who has like a different interest in it. Because this is not the only instance in which I've heard about this, right? It's not the only instance. It's more so normally where it's like they're adding something which might be true, might not completely be true. That's one part. But more so deleting the things which might be true and what might be beneficial to them, which is a lot easier and a lot more plausible. But yeah, you can see a little bit more about that on the page here. But yeah. Then, U.S. Representative Tom Emmer. My position's very clear. XRP is not a security. I think to all of us, that comes as a very positive statement. Tom Emmer, a lot of people look up to him. He is a U.S. representative, and he has claimed now that the crypto affiliated with Ripple, XRP, is officially not a security, again, in his own opinion. So the problem with that is he has no authority in that sense, where it's not really going to matter what the frick he thinks. You know, he could have said it's a security. It would only get headlines, but in the end, it would not do anything, if you think about it. However, it's a good thing, because why would it be bad, right? Him saying that it's not a security, all I can say about that is just positive stuff. It's just positive movements for the fact that we now know once more that, yeah, he has said that. So Congressman Tom Emmer opined that XRP, the fourth largest crypto, by the way, fourth because Tether retook the top 3 crypto for a little bit. Tether took top 3. Tether, the most traded stablecoin, is challenging Ripple's XRP yet again, but can it keep the spot? And again, it was kind of a back and forward thing going on here. XRP now went up a little bit again in the last couple of hours, at least a small little upside I saw, but that's because they really chunked hard, while Tether, of course, prospers then in times like that, where crypto really chunk hard or fall down hard. Tether most of the time prospers because it's a stable coin and it remains at the same point. Sometimes it even goes to 1, 2, 3, 5, whatever cents. At one point in the past, it even went to 23 cents, I believe, or at least $1.23. Tether has become the 3rd largest crypto market cap today, pushing XRP down to the 4th place, according to crypto analytics firm Masari and Coinmetrics. If you multiply the number of coins that crypto has times the price, you get the market cap. And again, that's basically the whole section about this. Here's a little bit more about Tether. Basically just says they have passed XRP. Tether USDT has just surpassed XRP and is now the 3rd highest capitalized asset after Bitcoin and Ethereum at a market cap of $13.14 billion across all platforms where it exists. The total stablecoin market cap now stands at 15.2 of US dollar liquidity injected into the market. And here you can see the highest growing stablecoins year to date. You can check that out here if you want to. Don't care too much, honestly speaking. What I care about though is the fact that they mentioned it here as 4th crypto, which I don't like, but it was for a little bit the truth. I don't know if it was the truth when they published this, but it's about the idea. Quote, first of all, my position is very clear. XRP is not a security. All right. The lawmaker singles XRP's ability to cut the middleman as his favorite thing about the cryptocurrency. Quote, one thing that I love about XRP, and there's lots of love, is that you don't need an intermediary. And again, more about that we already saw here. We saw a lot of this stuff come out earlier today. I didn't report on too much of it because, well, it's just a couple of hours ago, but still, it's all been on Twitter everywhere already. I've been checking it out. Ripple CEO Brett Garlinghouse, who took part in the Circle CEO's event, note that it's been 2 years since the SEC declared that Bitcoin and Ethereum are not securities. The uncertainty around how XRP and other assets are going to be defined by the SEC is one of the biggest challenges for Ripple, according to Garlinghouse. Quote, it restricts innovations, and I think that having that clarity and certainty and certainly allows companies to invest in and activity that is happening organically, but it will happen more quickly. Emma predicts that this lack of regulatory clarity in the US will make entrepreneurs in the likes of Ripple start looking elsewhere. And again, that's a debate we can make, but the real final answer, I can't tell you guys on that one just quite yet. It's just something I'm thinking about and everybody's thinking about, I think. Money will go where it's easiest to flow, which is the truth. It's the truth. And the more governments puts in obstacles, and one of them is just inaction, the less opportunity we have to position the US as the leader. Which is the truth, all right? The slower the US is with all their regulation and everything surrounding that, the higher the chance that another country will win the race. And with that, I would say, like, for example, that China wins this whole Cold War. The slower the US is, the higher the chance of that happening. You guys got to all admit it. It's the truth, all right? The higher the chances that that will happen. And again, that kind of makes me afraid of the whole situation as well, where I'm like, maybe the US is going to be so slow where they're really just lacking behind, really lacking behind, really in a bad spot. I wouldn't want that. You guys wouldn't want that. Nobody would want that, because it's the US dollar that right now is at the top. It's the US that's really the best market at this point. And all in all, it's all looking like it's going to be the best for kind of eternity. I'm not hoping it's going to switch up, because all our stocks would also hurt from that a lot. Right, and surrounding the same thing, it's all kind of the same thing. Emmer says that a lot of members from Congress still think about crypto in terms of Silk Road, which is, of course, obvious. A lot of these guys have conservative views. But the congressman is now accepting crypto donations via BitPay, which is something I did not like too much to a certain degree. And Grindhouse says that Ripple will contribute XP to his campaign, which is something I'm like, meh, they're going to contribute to his campaign, which makes it all like kind of a whitewashing, like a money laundering type of idea, which is why I didn't like it too much. Him contributing XRP to this campaign, I don't like, but okay. Then Ripple executive says 20% of RippleNet transactions occur using XRP. It's a little bit earlier that we saw this already, like the first time that it occurred, but now it's been resurfaced, or has resurfaced. Ashish Birla, SVP of Product and Corporate Development at Ripple, has said that 20% of RippleNet transactions occur using XRP digital asset. It's basically the whole situation, right? I don't need to tell you guys 15 minutes about what happened just here. The only thing I must remind you guys of is to write yourself in for Swell of this year. All those Swell conferences that are online, make sure you write yourself up so you can watch them live as they come, especially Europe. So that one is going to be a lot bigger, but all right. Guys, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and we'll see, all right? I don't know if we'll get to the giveaway, because there's still a lot of likes that we need to hit. But if we do, it will be damn freaking crazy. It would be so freaking crazy. I can't even imagine. But yeah, let's see. I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care and have a very nice day. Don't forget to follow 5 Minute Crypto as well.